Friends, welcome back. Today is arguably our easiest one to gather blocks for. This one is almost fully wood and easy to find wood pieces. We are going to be making a COD on today's episode of 30 Days of Minecraft Mobs. If you're new here, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a like if you like what I am making. It really does help me out. First things first, these are our supplies that you are going to need. You are going to need 14 birch planks, 40 spruce planks, 74 stripped birch wood, 40 stripped oak wood, 48 stripped spruce, 18 oak planks, 2 black wool, 2 spruce stairs, 2 oak stairs, and 1 spruce door. And this is what the blueprint of the COD is going to look like. It is not an exact replica of the salmon. It is a little bit different. Just be aware there are some differences between the shapes of the salmon and the cod. So we are going to start off layer 1 in this bottom left-hand corner. And we're going to start with the stripped oak wood. I would recommend taking this off the side because it changes the grain of your wood here. Removing this one and facing the grain appropriately. Then over here we're going to do stripped birch wood all the way down, but again I would play with my grain a little bit here so that you can get a nice kind of checkerboard pattern. So you'll want to aim for the wood on this one, aim for the ground on this one, all the way down. It just gives the scales a little more of a texture instead of a solid block like we had with the front up here. Because in reality, the fish would have scales and they would have a little bit more of a texture going on. So take that all the way to the corner. And here you can turn and continue the pattern. Over here on these 2 blocks, you're going to want to have 2 that face down and then 2 that face out. This is the fin, so we're kind of giving a flow effect on that fin. And now you want to continue your pattern around the rest of the fish. And you may want to periodically check and make sure you are still getting that pattern correct. Now we also want to fill the inside here, and we are going to fill the inside with birch wood and birch planks to give some texturing. You want to alternate the birch wood and the birch planks. So you can do row by row if you want, or you can go in and just fill in one block type and then fill in with the other block type, however you find easiest. The last thing we have to do is place down some stairs. You're going to need your oak stairs. They will come to the 3rd block here, and then you'll place spruce stairs next to it. And then we're going to mirror that over here, go to your 3rd block, and place your oak, then your spruce. And this is what your layer 1 aerial view will look like. And for layer 2, we are going to start in this corner with a stripped birch, and then we are going to go out 1 with the stripped birch, and then we're going to take this all the way across. But if the wood grains bother you, you're going to want to take this one out and place it that way so that you get this one straight line. Then we're going to come back around here. We're going to place another stripped birch here. Then we have an oak plank, a stripped oak, your spruce door right above the spruce stairs. After the door, you're going to place a stripped oak, oak planks, stripped oak planks, all the way around. Once you get to this corner, you're going to place 2 stripped oak. And then you want to add 2 more stripped birch off of those oak. And then we have 2 stripped oak, 2 stripped oak. And you may want to look at this and adjust your grain however you feel to make the fin sort of flow together. Then we want to come to this corner with our oak planks, stripped oak, oak planks, stripped oak. And when you reach this spruce stair, you're going to place a stripped spruce wood, then a stripped oak, and an oak plank. And this is your aerial view for layer 2. For layer 3, we're going to start in this corner with the stripped oak, and you'll want to take that all the way across and fix this wood grain if you need to. Then we are going to place an oak plank, a black wool, a stripped oak. After the door, we're going to place a spruce plank, stripped spruce, spruce plank, stripped spruce all the way to the corner. Once you reach this corner, we're going to place some oak planks here. Then we want to place some stripped spruce here for the tail. And then we're going to place stripped birch in a 2x2 square. And then in this corner, we're going to do the stripped spruce, spruce planks, and we're going to continue this pattern. And then when we reach this spruce section that we had, we are going to put one more spruce, stripped spruce, then one stripped oak, one black wool, and one oak plank. And this is your aerial view of layer 3. For layer 4, we are going to start in this corner with stripped spruce, and we're going to want to create that wood grain effect that goes across the front of the fish. And then over here, we're going to place another piece of stripped spruce, then a spruce plank, stripped spruce, spruce plank, and we're going to continue this pattern all the way to the back corner. Actually, I lied. We're going to take it until we are 2 from the back corner, and then here in the back corner, we're going to place a stripped oak, and we're going to create a line of stripped oak here. So you'll want to place these where the wood grain is going all in one direction. And then in this corner, we'll do the stripped birch wood all the way across and fix this one so the wood grain goes in the right direction. Then for the tail, we're going to skip the first 2 rows here. We're going to place birch on this last row, and then we're going to extend it out 1. So that completes the cod tail, and then we're going to come back over here and continue the pattern of planks and spruce wood. Now that we are back at the front, we're going to start filling in the top up here, and we're going to alternate with the planks and then the wood. So planks here, wood, planks, wood. And this right here is what your layer 4 will look like from an aerial view. You may also want to place torches inside while you are filling this one so that you don't get mob spawns inside your build. And layer 5 is going to be our last layer. You're going to want to line up right here with the door, and you're going to place 2 pieces of stripped birch. We're just making the fins here. 2 more pieces of stripped birch. Then we're going to skip this row here, and we're going to add 2 pieces of stripped birch, 2 pieces of stripped birch, and then 2 pieces of stripped oak. And that's your aerial view of layer 5. And this is how your cod should look, with its fins and all decked out with its scales. And I have finished the inside of these 2. Just like I did with the salmon, I kind of don't want to do a outside decoration for the cods. I feel like they would look really cool inside water, more so like beached. So I hope you can use your imagination, and let's go see what's inside these. So for this one, I decided to go along the lines of a sanctuary like some of my other builds have been, and I literally filled it with water and cod in case you are in an SMP server where they don't like cod quite as much. Maybe if you're playing with the cod father or something, this would be a great build for them. Can you let me out? And then for this build over here, I just went with the very standard house. I'm thinking like trailer, really small. So here is some storage. We got a lot of our workstations down in the floor. We've also got storage in the floor. Some more workstations here, and then like a curtain maybe to hide your bed from people who are visiting. And there's your bed and like a little view. Very small, like starter home, although it's got lots of storage. You might be able to make it work pretty well. It just doesn't have an enchantment area, but you can always like dig down or maybe make a lily pad that is nearby, and that would have your enchantment room on the lily pad. There's lots of different options, and just make a base out of a bunch of sea creatures. That could be really cool. And that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and go check out some of the other videos from this 30 Days of Minecraft Mobs series that I am doing, and that's gonna be everything. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!